Once again, welcome to class number 2, solution of homogeneous linear differential equation. The word linear is missing there. Solution of homogeneous differential equations we are going to discuss now. Previous class I have explained what do you mean by the complementary function and how to determine the complementary function given a linear differential equation, whether it is homogeneous or non-homogeneous. Finding complementary function is mandatory, and if the given equation is homogeneous, then the complementary function itself will be the general solution. Complementary function itself will be general solution in case of homogeneous. In case of non-homogeneous equations, you have to find complementary function. Along with that, you have to determine particular integral or particular solution. So, general particular integral that I will explain, because it involves the reverse process of differentiation. So that's why we call that as integral. Okay, time being we don't worry about particular solution case. I'll just recall the method which involve to determine the solution of homogeneous equation. F of d into y equal to 0. This will be the given solution. Given equation. You have to find the auxiliary equation f of m equal to 0. How do you overwrite it? By considering the polynomial in d and replacing d by m. Then obtain the roots. Depending on the given equation, you will get, at most you will be getting 4 roots. So there will be 3 cases. If all the roots are distinct, then the solution will be c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power m2x plus and so on cn e power mnx. If the roots are equal, some of them are equal. Suppose first 2 roots are equal. So first term, as usual, you will write c1 e power m1x plus second term, same thing you have to write and multiply it by x, and keep multiplying it by x till that repetition continues. Complex root. Suppose the root is of the form alpha plus or minus I beta, then you have to write is e power alpha x, e power real part of x, real part of the root into x, plus c1 cos beta x plus c2 sin beta x. Again, if there is any repetition, to denote that repetition, you have to multiply it by x. Okay, that is the method. Problems. Solve the following differential equations. Nothing is mentioned whether it is homogeneous or non-homogeneous. Nothing is mentioned there. Only thing is solve the following differential equations. So first problem I am going to consider is this one. Problem A. D power 4 minus 5d cube plus 5d square plus 4 times of y equal to 0. D power 4 minus 5d square plus 4 times of y equal to 0. Solution. Given d power 4 minus 5d square plus 4 times of y equal to 0. Auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m power 4 minus 5m square plus 4 equal to 0. Now you have to solve this equation. Taking you have to split this. This can be factorized as m power 4 minus, splitting this, it will be minus 4m square minus m square plus 4 equal to 0. So it is factorizable, no problem. So m power 4, right, m square taking outside, will be left with m square minus 4. Here taking minus 1 outside, again will be left with m square minus 4. So this is m square minus 1 into m square minus 4 equal to 0. So AB equal to 0 implies A equal to 0 or B equal to 0. I want 4 roots, right? So this is written properly. So I have to equate both to 0. So this implies m square minus 1 equal to 0 and m square minus 4 equal to 0. Usually we write or, either this or that, but as I need 4 roots, I will consider both. So I have written AND. So m equal to plus or minus 1 and from this plus or minus 2, right? M square equal to 4 andre m square m plus or minus 2, right? So no problem. So roots are, you can write in this form, or you can write m equal to 1 minus 1 2 minus 2. So real roots and all the roots are distinct. Hence y equal to, ಇಲ್ಲೇನು yc ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಬೇಡ, ನಾನ್ ಹೋಮೋಜಿನಿಯಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ yc ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ. Even if you write yc here, that is not wrong. c1 e power 1 into x plus c2 e power minus 1 into x plus c3 e power 2 into x plus c4 e power minus 2 into x. That is the solution of first equation. Okay. Next, problem B. Let us consider one more problem. So the problem statement is d power 4y by dt 4 plus 8d square y by dt square, 8d square y by dt square plus 16y equal to 0, right? Now we have to solve this solution. Either you can put d equal to d by dt, then write, or if you are convenient, write it directly. Given d power 4y plus 8d square y plus 16y equal to 0. Now convenient idre you can directly write this, d power 4 plus 8d square plus 16 times y equal to 0, where capital D stands for d by dt. One point you have to note down here. Let us see whether you observe it or not. Now auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m power 4 plus 8m square plus 16 equal to 0. So this is nothing but m square plus 4 whole square equal to 0. So this is m square plus 4 equal to 0 twice. So m square equal to minus 4. So m equal to plus or minus 2y, and I said twice there, so again I have to write 2 because we have here 2. So this appears 2 times, right? Hence y equal to, say complex root, real part is 0 and it is repetitive, e power 0 into x times c1 cos imaginary part x plus c2 sin imaginary part x plus e power 0 into x again, and it is the repetitive, so it should be multiplied by x, into c3 cos 2x plus c4 sin 2x. So that is the solution of problem B. Next, problem C. Problem C. So the given equation is d power 4 plus 64 times y equal to 0. One thing I observe from the last batches, that generally students try to write this as m power 4 plus 64 equal to 0, and then m power 4 equal to minus 64. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ m power 4 equal to I think minus 4 power 4. So m equal to plus or minus 4i. ಏನೋ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಸರ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. But no, this is not a way to solve that problem. I think ಈ ಥರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಏನೋ ಬೇರೆ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. So given m power 4, oh yes, the previous problem, even I forgot to write it properly. Sorry. See, here I should not write x because the independent variable is t. That is the mistake I have done here. So it is e power 0 into t, this also t, and it should be t, you observe ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, that is I have to note down usually. So independent ಯಾವುದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು. Okay, now let's come to problem C. Correct, C. Now m power 4 plus 64 equal to 0. Directly I am writing usual equation. No, that's not happen. D power 4 plus 64 into y equal to 0. That implies m power 4 plus 64 equal to 0 is the auxiliary equation. Now we need to solve this. For that we need to use this result. A square plus b square equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. But this is not of the form a square plus b square. So you must write that of the form a square plus b square. M power 4 plus 64, that can be written as m square plus 8 square. Now use this formula. In place of a you have m, in place of b you have 8. So m power 4 yes. In place of a you have m square. Okay. A, that is m square plus 8 whole square minus 2 into m square into 8, that is 16 m square. Okay, now if you expand this, so before going to expand one thing, you have to use the formula a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Right, so that makes you, again in place of a you have m, in place of b you have 8, so a plus b, that is m square. Okay, see I am doing mistake again and again. In place of a you have m square plus 8, in place of b you have 4m square. M square plus 8 whole square m square plus 8 whole square minus 4m square. Now it's correct. Okay, now if you apply that rule, a plus b, that is m square plus 8 plus 4m into a minus b, m square plus 8 minus 4m. Now solve this. Okay, you can rewrite this as, that implies m power 4 plus 64 equal to m square plus 4m plus 8 into m square minus 4m plus 8. Okay. Now you can use the formula for quadratic equation, Sridhara's rule. Using that rule, you can find the roots of this equation to be 2 plus or minus 2i and minus 2 plus or minus 2i. Hence y equal to e power 2x. See, different roots they are. E power 2x, e power real part into x times c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x plus e power minus 2x into c3 cos 2x plus c4 sin 2x. So that completes the solution of problem C, I think. Now come to D. So problem D, this is 4d power 4. So this type of problem are important actually. Minus 8d cube minus 7d square plus 11d plus 6 times of y equal to 0. So this is D. Now we need to solve this. Solution, I'll write directly the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is 4m power 4 minus 8m cube minus 7m square plus 11m plus 6 equal to 0. Now factorizing this is very much difficult. So we go for synthetic division method. How to apply synthetic division method? So that I'll explain now. To apply synthetic division method, to find the root of given equation, first write the just coefficients of the equations. So here the coefficients of the equation from higher order to lower order. 4 minus 8 minus 7 11 6 and draw two lines. So below the leading coefficient you have to write 0. And here you have to take numbers. Usually that numbers should be the divisors of this constant term. So you can take their plus or minus 1 comma plus or minus 2 comma plus or minus 3 comma plus or minus 6. So only you have to verify among these numbers. You can take plus 1, then repeat the procedure what I will do now. Then take minus 1, plus 2, minus 2 and etc. Actually since I know the root, I will directly take it. If you take minus 1 here, actually this is by inspection. You have to check whether you have to first take 1, then check. Okay, if it is a root, no problem, good. If it is not a root, then take another number, repeat the procedure, take another one, definitely get one root. So now I am taking minus 1, okay, adding 4 to this 0, you get 4. So I have to add these two numbers. Then multiply this 4 with this minus 1 and write the product here. So minus 4 into minus 1 you get minus 4. Adding these two you get minus 12. Now multiply these two numbers and write the product here. So 12, it is plus 12. Minus 7 plus 12, 5. Again 5 into minus 1 you get minus 5, that you have to write here. So 11 minus 5 you get 6. So 6 into minus 1 minus 6. So you got 0. So if you get 0, that means minus 1 is one of the root. So by synthetic division by synthetic division, m equal to minus 1 is one of the root. Thus, actually this polynomial will be now m minus of minus 1. So m plus 1 into, this will be the coefficient of m cube, this will be the coefficient of m square, this will be coefficient of m, this will be constant term. Okay. If you want, you can write equation from this. Then again you have to solve that equation. Or you can continue this synthetic division. Okay, let us take 2. Try to check whether 2 is the root of this. 4. Here you have to write 0 below 4. 4 plus 0 get 4. 4 into 2, 8. So minus 12 plus 8 you get minus 4. So minus 4 into 2, minus 8. 5 minus 8 means minus 3 you get. Minus 3 into 2, minus 6. So here you got 0. So the meaning of that is m equal to 2 is also a root. So next you left with 4 minus 4 minus 3. This you can check that by taking any divisors of minus 3, you don't get any integral roots. See, by synthetic division method you can find roots if it has only integer roots. Fractional roots can be taken. Even there is a advanced synthetic division, there also you can find the fractional root. But time being, what we discussed here, that method is only for integral solutions. So further you cannot apply synthetic division, so you have to go for usual factorization. Now see, this is constant, coefficient of m, coefficient of m square. 4m square minus 4m minus 3 equal to 0. So this can be factorized as, see, you have to choose numbers so that the product should be minus 12 and their sum must be minus 4. So it will be actually 4m square minus 6m plus 2m minus 3 equal to 0. And try to factorize this, you get m to be minus 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. So totally the roots of the given equation are, thus the roots are m equal to minus 1, 2, minus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. Hence y will be c1 e power minus x plus c2 e power 2x plus c3 e power minus x by 2 plus c4 e power 3x by 2. So that completes the solution of problem D, I think. Next, problem E. So problem E, okay, we shall consider one more equation of type D, I mean similar to problem D. So the equation is 4d power 4 minus 4d power 3 minus 23d square plus 12d plus 36 into y equal to 0. Right? Solution. Directly I will write the auxiliary equation. The auxiliary equation is 4m power 4 minus 4m cube minus 23m square plus 12m plus 36 equal to 0. Again you need to use synthetic division. So I have to write the coefficients. So 4 minus 4 minus 23 plus 12 plus 36. 4 minus 4 minus 23, 12, 36. Right? You have to consider divisors of 36. Actually, I will take 2 here because by inspection we have checked this. See, we cannot waste time right now, but try to practice this. Don't by heart the roots. 0. So adding 4 to 0, get 4. 4 into 2, 8. So get plus 4. 4 into 2, again 8. You get 15 with negative sign. Minus 30. So get minus 18. Minus 36. So get 0. Right? So that is one of the root. Now again repeating synthetic division. 0. So again I am taking 2 only. 4 plus 0 get 4. 4 into 2, 8. So 12, 16. Okay, 12 into 2, sorry, 12 into 2, right? I forgot. 24 minus 15 plus 24, you get 9. 9 into 2, 18, that is 0. Thus, by synthetic division method, m equal to 2 is a root of multiplicity 2. That means it appears 2 times. Multiplicity 2. Now m square plus 12m. Okay, 4m square is right. 4m square plus 12m minus plus 9 equal to 0. So 36 here 12. So 6 6, right? This you can check that it will be 2m plus 3 whole square actually. So m equal to 2m plus 3 equal to 0. 2m equal to minus 3. m equal to minus 3 by 2 of multiplicity 2. Right. So the roots are 2, 2 minus 3 by 2, minus 3 by 2. Hence y equal to c1 e power 2x plus, you have repetition, right? X into c2 e power 2x plus c3 e power minus 3x by 2 plus x into c3 e power minus, sorry, c4 e power minus 3x by 2. So that completes the solution of this problem. So with this we have discussed some important problems on homogeneous equations. There is one more problem. I think this will practice you how to write the complementary function for the complementary solution for the given problem. I think it is f. The problem is very fantastic actually. D square bracket d square plus 2d whole square times d square plus 2d plus 2 whole cube times y equal to 0. Yes, this is the given problem. Solution given d square times of d square plus 2d whole square times d square plus 2d plus 2 whole cube equal to 0. Oh, sorry, into y equal to 0. So auxiliary equation is m square times of m square plus 2m whole square times of m square plus 2m plus 2 whole cube equal to 0. So that implies m square will be 0 or m square plus 2m will be 0 of multiplicity 2, keep that in mind. M square plus 2m plus 2 equal to 0 of multiplicity 3. So m equal to 0 comma 0, no problem with this. And if you come to this, m square plus 2m whole square equal to this, I have written correctly, m square plus 2m whole square is 0, that is m square plus 2m equal to 0 with multiplicity twice. So that implies m times of m plus 2 equal to 0, right? Yes, this is written like this. M square plus 2m plus 2 equal to 0. So you have to use synthetic division method. M equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 4 into 1 into 2 divided by 2. So m equal to 0, 0, or here m equal to 0, m equal to minus 2, or m equal to minus 2 plus or minus. So if you simplify this, it will be actually minus 1 plus or minus I. See, this repeats 3 times, this repeats 2 times. Here we have already written 0, 0. Now write the solution carefully. Thus y equal to, first root is 0, c1 e power 0 into x, plus again you have 0, repetition, x into c2 e power 0 into x, plus again you have 0, x square into c3 e power 0 into x. Next you have minus 2, it is not repetitive, so c4 e power minus 2x, plus minus 1 plus or minus I, real part is minus 1, so e power minus x into cos x plus, okay, c5 cos x plus c6 sin x, plus, see again it is repeating, okay, I forget one more thing, right? So 0 minus 2, that repeats 2 times, right? Okay, this I had to write before writing that. 0 already repeated 3 times, okay, 0 x power 3 into c4 e power 0 into x, plus now minus 2 times, so c5 e power minus 2x plus x into c6 e power minus 2x, so 0, 0, 0 minus 2 times, so total 6 ಆಯಿತು, correct, plus now come to this c7, okay, e power minus x times c7 cos x plus c8 sin x plus e power minus x into, repetition is there, so into x, times c9 cos x plus c10 sin x plus x square into e power minus x, c11 cos x plus c12 sin x. So this is how we have to write the solution. With this we have discussed many problems, and I'll give some problems as exercise to you. Okay, problem A. Let us list out some problems. So the first problem I'm going to give as exercise is d power 4 minus 2d cube plus 2d square, d power 4 minus 2d cube plus 2d square minus 2d plus 1 into y equal to 0. Next problem B, d power 5 don't afraid of this, actually it is easy. Minus d power 4 minus d plus 1 into y equal to 0. C d cube y by dx cube, d cube y by dx cube plus 6 into d square y by dx square plus 11 into dy by dx plus 6y equal to 0. So try to solve these three. Let us discuss non-homogeneous equations in our